Thank you for having me. Just to echo what Michael said, it's so important that we get back to the roots of Pride. And as a young person, it's really important to me that we're continuing to teach that history really intentionally, because you wouldn't go to any of the mainstream Pride marches and know the radical roots of what happened. And as a criminal justice organizer myself, and especially when we're looking at the overwhelming rates and disproportionate rates that trans women are still being killed in this country, it's shocking to me that that's not more central to the message. But I'm here on behalf of myself as a bisexual woman and on behalf of Women's March. At our 2017 Women's Convention, I moderated a panel called "Not All Pussies Are Pink and Not All Women Have Pussies." And it was so important to me because I will say, Women's March, we were shocked when we showed up on January 21st and saw all of the pink hats. That wasn't something we had orchestrated, but we were also surprised at, again, how there's this insistence to dilute a movement and to dilute a radical message. And so instead of talking about a radical unity platform that acknowledged that sex work is work and that championed for trans women and for queer women and queer people, that we were focusing on genitalia again. And so as a young person, I think what's important about Pride is that we need to bring it back to the roots of commemorating the sacrifices that trans women, specifically trans women of color, have made and continue to make in this country. We need to educate that Pride is celebratory because we're celebrating our survival, but there's still so much that we're up against, especially under a Trump administration where we still are fighting to be able to use bathrooms. And I mean, I am very anti-war, but to enlist in the army and to do anything that another person can do. And so a phrase that we often say is, "I'm not free," and by Audre Lorde, "I'm not free while any other woman is unfree." We cannot go to these corporate NYPD-filled parades when trans women are still being killed, when we're not talking about those statistics at these marches, when we're not educating young people and young queer people to know their history. So I'll leave you with that, but if I could ask everyone to stand up to your feet really quickly, if you can, if you are able. Something that I always love to end with, which is what my mentor Carmen always ends with, and something that I get from Assata Shakur, I would love for you all to repeat after me. It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love and protect one another.
We must love and protect one another.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
Now say it again so Trump can hear you in DC. It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love and protect one another.
We must love and protect one another.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
Thank you.